Guys, quick update on Bitcoin. Nothing has changed much since the video from yesterday. We will be going over the VIX, S&P 500 and over the Bitcoin charts right now. I think what is interesting is that the Bitcoin CME futures chart actually shows a very nice channel, which we can't really see over on the Bitcoin chart. And this is a similar thing what we did back then when we said to buy Bitcoin at 16,000 US dollars, because we got that support level right here, actually slightly below 16,000 US dollars. We got that support level from the Bitcoin CME futures chart, because this chart is always slightly different than the regular Bitcoin chart because it's excluding weekend data. So sometimes that might show that certain structures are more visible on the CME futures chart rather than the regular Bitcoin charts. Definitely because we have so much choppy price action going on. Nevertheless, the exact reason, I don't know, it just looks a little bit more cleaner here. That's why we have a look here. We have a smaller rising channel, also very much respected, the bottom, the top, and the middle. As you can see, we broke below the middle, we backtested the middle as resistance. Bitcoin just still not able to break above this level. We could be forming something like a bear flag right here, where we just come down, consolidate, and maybe continue to break down to go to the bottom of this channel. And we still could get a bounce from these levels. Interestingly, guys, what we are seeing over on whaleportal.com is that the funding rates right now are positive. Actually, the last measured funding rate is positive. We got a new future, and I've announced this yesterday over in my live stream. So if you haven't checked out that live stream, you still can check it out, but I will announce it here too. We've added the current funding rate. So right now we are next to scraping the data from the historic funding rates. We are also getting the current funding rates with a live calculation into the average funding fee. So this blinking funding fee that you are seeing right now, that is the live funding fee, the live average funding fee right now calculated from Bybit, Binance, and BitMEX. So this is very interesting, because now that means that your data will be the most accurate and the most up-to-date, the most recent funding rates. And this is a dynamic number. This number can change every 30 seconds when the funding rate is being calculated again. So that's a new future, guys. I thought it's nice because it's very important that you know the historic funding rate, so you can see how did Bitcoin react during times of negative or positive funding in the past couple of weeks. But it is also very important to get the exact funding fee which is applied on these exchanges right now, because that can right now tell us already, like, okay, most likely the next funding rate will be negative. At least right now it's negative. So if you're right now opening a short, you will be paying the longs, and that is actually a bullish sign. So therefore I'm not going to turn ultra bearish. However, we do see some warning signals and also signals that I've pointed out before, right? So if we look at the Bitcoin chart, we have a higher high in the price, we have a lower high in the relative strength index. That is a bearish divergence coming down to the support right here. I think that would be a logical level for Bitcoin to come down at 16.7k, test that support. Maybe we can get a nice bounce and continue to trade in this channel. It's also possible to get a breakdown, but of course the chances are always more likely to remain in a certain structure. So I would say remaining there would be more likely. But some things that we are seeing over on the Dixie is that Dixie touched the important support level. We said that we most likely are going to bounce. We did bounce, but I don't think that bounce is really over, because we really got a shift right here on the 8-hour time frame. A big divergence would make sense to get a little bit more bounce than what we are seeing right now, which would be bearish for S&P 500 and bearish for Bitcoin too. Then let's go to the S&P 500, because that is quite interesting what we are seeing. Short term is actually looking quite bullish. The relative strength index retraced farther than the price. Price touched a support level. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame to show you what we are seeing there. we have this rising wedge formation. So we basically just touched the support, and that it makes sense to at least get a some form of bounce right here. But I also think it is possible for S&P 500 to break below this rising wedge formation. Also, when we have a look at the momentum indicators, let me bring that up, they also don't look all too bullish, right? We got sell signal right here, bearish divergence on money flow, bearish divergence on the MACD, double top or bearish divergence over in the relative strength index. So guys, this is actually for me just looking quite bearish, and I think S&P 500 will break down. We also got a daily close below the 200-day moving average, also very bearish. So to be honest, guys, the chances of breaking down right here for me are definitely more likely than to break up. Also, when we have a look at the VIX also bullish divergences. Looks like VIX wants to break out right here. Also doesn't look all too bullish for the S&P 500. And I personally think that Bitcoin and the S&P 500 are highly correlated still, because they are both risk-on assets. So this is basically what I'm watching, guys, and what I think is going to happen. So I would watch the S&P, wait for it to break down this uptrend in support, wait for it to break down this rising wedge formation, and that will tell us a lot about Bitcoin. But I would definitely short term be careful, mid-term and long-term I definitely think we are seeing a tremendous buying opportunity right here, as we are having this nice declining channel, just touch support. Of course, we still next month still can touch the support, maybe a wick even below, but for me personally, I think that's going to be it. I'm actually quite bullish on Bitcoin for 2023, and I feel like I'm the only one being bullish, and that only makes me even more bullish. Because if everybody's expecting a multi-year long bear market, 2023 recession and so on, I don't see that. And I'm just looking at the price action based on time. Then guys, if you are interested in getting alerts about all of these updates, you can sign up on WhaleAlerts, and actually you got right now 2 days left to join WhaleAlerts with the big bybit bonus of $30,000 US. So how can you join WhaleAlerts? Well, what you basically have to do is you have to be an active trader, and if you are an active trader, you can also do that on Bybit. If you already have a Bybit account, you can create a new one. It will cost you nothing. You can even get this amazing deposit bonus up to $30,000 US, the biggest deposit bonus that Bybit ever has organized. And if you make an account, you deposit something, you can submit your user ID right here and your email address and Telegram handle, and then you will be put in the Telegram channel where you will receive updates about what's happening with Bitcoin. So that the price action of Bitcoin decline is also something that we've already shared on that. We have a automatic signals, which when the premium index, for example, hit a certain high and the reversals chance for reversal increases, these signals are like put out automatically there. So if you have your notifications on for WhaleAlerts over on the Telegram, then you will get notifications every time something happens, something important happens. So this is very nice for traders, because it means you don't have to be in front of the charts like 24/7. You can just like react on certain signals, right? And that will definitely help you getting a more peace of mind, and will definitely help you getting a better grip on the markets and become a more profitable trader. So if you're interested in that, guys, you got 2 days left to join WhaleAlerts by signing up on Bybit and getting this still this big deposit bonus next to it. So if you're interested in that, you can find all of these links down below in the video. Then guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If so, smash up that like button. If you are new, make sure to subscribe down below, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a video, but also whenever I go live, because I think a lot of people, they don't get a notification when we go live, and that is because you don't have that bell notification on. So I would highly recommend you to have that one on. Yeah guys, I want to wish all of you an awesome day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.